Are you a busy professional man who makes at least 150 grand a year? You got the money, the nice car, the biggest house, but your body, it's a joke. You probably think it's just part of getting older. Bullshit aside, man, it's not. Hey, I'm Rayan, the creator of the Alpha 1 Physique, the most personalized training program in the world. For the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how we turn out-of-shape, well-established men like you into lean, powerful alphas who dominate everything in life. First thing first, if you're not a businessman or someone who's making at least 150 grand a year, this is not for you. This is a top-tier fitness coaching, mainly designed for high-performing men who are tired of having a soft body and a soft mentality. If it doesn't bother you that your wife would rather blow your money, spend hours scrolling on Instagram, looking at other men that having sex with you, then this is not for you. And I need you to close the video right now. If you're still here and still watching, I'm guessing you're not okay with just being that soft corporate guy who wears expensive watches and drives a Porsche, but feel embarrassed to take his shirt off. Or having your kids playing sport, but you can't even practice with them when they need your help. What I'm about to share is built just for you. If you want to be one of the top 1% who wins at everything in life with nothing to compensate. To be a man with undeniable physique who exudes confidence, discipline, and grit when people look at you. You're probably asking who the fuck I am and why should you listen to me? I've been in the fitness industry for over 20 years. Growing up in the Middle East, I was mentored by top-level trainers and high-level dietitians, and I learned to master old-school technique, holistic approaches, and mix them with the modern science. After moving to the US, I competed for the first time at the age of 40. To prove to my client that age is just a number, I earned 2 pro cars in 2 different age categories. A rare achievement you can call it. I wasn't the biggest or the youngest, but there is one thing that always separates me from the rest: my condition, and how I was able to carve a good physique that looks better than everyone else. I have spent countless hours and money learning from the top coaches, and with that I have created my own formula, tailored for men like you who want to be alphas in life. Unlike younger coaches who only focus on calorie deficit and steps, not understanding that every age requires a different approach. The average 20-year-old coach has not experienced the physical changes that happen or the stress you deal with through life. Growing a family or running a business that cause your hormones to elevate or maybe decline in some cases. Being healthy shouldn't be just about cardio or starving all day. It's about eating real food, never feel hungry. It's about sleeping better and feeling powerful all day. How are you supposed to make a decision at work if you're hungry and not sleeping well? This is not something you can keep up with, and you will fail at game. That's why busy, successful men like you don't just need a diet or training plan. You need to be surrounded by a team of experts in fitness, nutrition, and medicine to make sure your food is customized with a nutrition that will help satisfy not only hunger, but also the supplementation that will regenerate your body from the inside out. That's why we have even partnered with the top men's clinic in the US to provide my clients with the top health concierge service. These are the same clinic that provide top service to the elite athletes all over the world. When you work with us, you're not only noticing physical transformation, you will also be performing your absolute best, physically, mentally, and you will have that undeniable competitive edge. Yes, without a doubt, you will feel better than ever. You will look better than ever, and your spouse will not be able to keep her hands off you. One of my clients, a successful CFO, realized he hit rock bottom when he saw a photo of himself at a company event. He was surrounded by fit, energetic employees while he looked tired and out of shape. That moment was his wake-up call. 6 months later, after committing to my program, he is now the fittest he's ever been, leading his company with more energy and confidence than ever before. At this point, you know in your gut, from my no bullshit approach, that this is exactly what you need. Fill out the application below to see if you qualify for this coaching program. If your application is accepted, make sure to schedule your free consultation to learn about the different options that matches your goals. If you have watched this far, but you're still not ready to make the move, first do yourself a favor and be honest with yourself. Go look in the mirror and take your shirt off and ask yourself these 3 questions. Are you living up to your fullest potential? Are you actually happy being unimpressive and just average? And does your wife see the man she married, or does she feel stuck and cheated and privately wonder if she married the wrong man? Don't cover your disappointment with fancy vacation, Chanel bags, and take your family to 5-star resorts only to get there and be embarrassed to even take your shirt off. Feeling disappointed that you let yourself go. When did you stop fighting for yourself and decide it was okay to be that guy that you used to make fun of when you were young? When did you accept being a liability on your family? Remember, it's only going to get worse from here if you don't make changes. I get it, you're thinking I'm making 6 or 7 figures, my wife is attractive, I have the cool car in the fancy neighborhood, what more do I need? But still, every year you make a New Year resolution and hit the gym for 2 weeks before quitting again. All because deep down you know that being overweight is unattractive. Deep down you know that every guy that sees you with your wife think he has a shot with her because of how you look. Deep down you know you need to stop bullshitting yourself and take care of your health. Man, stop treating your car better than you treat yourself. In the end, no one cares about how much money you have in your bank account or what kind of car you drive if you're physically broke and carrying a spare tire around your waist. One of my clients, he told me that after his transformation, his son was suddenly begging him to come to school and have lunch with him. And he made sure every one of his friends saw him. It was like just he wanted to show him off. He said he almost felt like a superhero. All these young kids asked him to flex. That day he walked out of school with his chest pumped as if he won an Olympic medal. I honestly can't believe the guy. He finally felt like he mastered both business and fatherhood. He thought picking up his kid in his 458 was impressive until he saw how impressed his kid was with him in his new body. Fill out the application below, and I want you to remember this moment you took an action and you stopped living this mediocre life you created and set yourself into something greater. I need you to remember the moment you cut the bullshit and you actually expected more of yourself and made yourself a priority. This program has been changing lives. Prepare yourself to start feeling stronger, looking better, and dominating every aspect in life. Welcome to the protocol.